where we conversation for you. That is Bancassurance products, and we're going to be delving deeper into this conversation, exploring the benefits and how they cater diverse needs in today's evolving market. And of course, as usual, we have Caritas Microfinance Bank representative every Monday to help us understand more about our conversation. And today I'm being joined by a very distinguished guest here, that is Josephat, but he will say more about himself. And in case you'd love to be part of this conversation, please do not hesitate to reach out to us on 0717 44 866, or you can use the SMS number that is 21760. Tell us, what do you love more about Caritas Microfinance Bank, and more so on our today's conversation, that is Bancassurance products. But first, allow me to introduce my guest here with me today. Very good morning to you, Josephat.
Yeah, good morning to you. Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for making time as well. Yes.
Yeah, so I am Josephat Cheriot. Yeah, I am the principal officer, Caritas Bancassurance Intermediary, which is a subsidiary of the bank, that is Caritas Microfinance Bank. Here we offer insurance solutions. Yes, we are partnered with several insurance companies to offer insurance solutions to our customers.
Well, thank you very much for making time, and I can't wait to hear what you have to share from the starting of the conversation till the end. And that's why we are asking to you, dear viewer, to share your feedback as well and tell us where you are enjoying this conversation from. And in case you have any question, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. And well, to begin with that, just as you mentioned, Mr. Josephat, you said that you are the principal officer, Caritas Bancassurance Intermediary. Could you tell us more about, Caritas Bancassurance Intermediary?
Okay. So, Caritas Bancassurance Intermediary, as I've just said, is a subsidiary of the bank. It is fully owned by the Caritas Microfinance Bank. As initially we were known as Caritas Insurance Agency Limited, and then with the introduction of Insurance Act in 2020, Bancassurance Act 2020, it required us to change our name from being Caritas Insurance Agency to Caritas Bancassurance Intermediary, and we went through that. As we are fully regulated by IRA, that is Insurance Regulatory Authority, and that's our regulated by CBK. Yes. So our main role actually is we offer insurance solutions. We usually make sure that the bank is not exposed in any way, especially for those customers who are using collateral as their security. We make sure that we insure them, and we are partnered with several insurance companies to make sure that we give variety to our customers, so that they are in a position to choose which insurance company they want to work with. So some of our products we offer motor insurance of all classes, that is for private, motor commercial, agricultural motor. Also, we have fire insurance for all those people who have property. And then also we have last expense cover, or funeral cover. That is, if you want to organize something for a decent send-off, we usually also have that. And then also we have a cover for schools. That is, we insure the students, that is personal accident for students. We make sure that in case they got injured while they are in school, they are insured. At the same time also we offer medical insurance. That is for those people who want medical so that they can access health care. We also have that cover. At the same time also we have professional indemnity. That is for those people who are lawyers, doctors. We have that particular cover for them, and they are usually, we are sure that in case of anything, compensate them on time. At the same time also is we make sure that before we report a claim to the insurance company, we make sure that all the necessary documentations are given by the customer, so that we are able to follow up the claim on their behalf. So that's basically what we do.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
awesome. And I loved the fact that you all tried to mention some of the products of which during the conversation you'll explain more about it. And so many people, when they see the title that is Bancassurance, they are asking, what is it all about? Please explain to us what Bancassurance means.
Yeah, so bancassurance means just selling insurance through the banking world. Yes. So as you know, bancassurance we don't have. As Caritas Bancassurance, we don't have our own products. We sell on behalf of the insurance companies. So the concept of bancassurance actually, it was introduced in the country, that is in Kenya, 2004. And since then it has picked. Actually, as we speak, I think we are the fastest growing intermediary. In the sense that all people now are going, people of Kenya tend to trust in banks. So they are taking insurance through the intermediary of the bank, unlike before when they used to go directly to the insurance companies. So this concept originated from Malaysia, whereby they were the first country actually in the world to sell insurance through the bank. Yeah. So and that concept, in 2004 it came. It was actually some banks, NIC by then. They were the first intermediary to be actually licensed. And since then, all insurance companies, all the financial organization, mainly bank, microfinance, and SACCOs, they have an insurance agency. But for now, for banks, when the 2022 Insurance Act was introduced, it requires that any insurance agency associated with the bank, it has to change their name from being agency to bancassurance. Yeah, so the bancassurance, what bancassurance means is just selling insurance through the bank. Yes.
Okay, and you mentioned that Caritas is one of the fastest, a bank when it comes to intermediary.
Yes.
And also Caritas Microfinance Bank, being the fastest growing microfinance bank in Kenya, becomes the best because of empowering the community, just from your tagline that is Caritas Microfinance Bank Twaimarisha Jamii. And that's why you are making all these strides and milestone, making sure that the community is well empowered when it comes to finances. And when people think about Caritas Microfinance Bank, and now we're talking about a bancassurance as well, that is Caritas Bancassurance Limited. What's the difference between the two?
Yeah, so so Caritas Microfinance Bank actually is like our mother, because Caritas Bancassurance is fully owned by the bank. Yes, so all the shareholders of the bank actually own Caritas Bancassurance intermediary. It's like initially when we were an agency, we had several shareholders. But now, with the introduction of Insurance Act 2020, it requires that a bancassurance entity needs to be fully owned by the parent bank. In this case, for our case, it's Caritas Microfinance Bank. So we are fully owned by the bank. And the main difference is the regulator, first of all. The bank is being regulated by CBK, that is Central Bank of Kenya. As Caritas Bancassurance intermediary, we are regulated by IRA, that is Insurance Regulatory Authority. So as we report directly to IRA, unlike bank which reports to CBK. And then also in terms of service we offer. The case of the bank, they usually offer normal financial service, loans, opening accounts. Yeah. In our case, we just offer insurance solutions. So, for example, one I've just mentioned, like motor, fire, personal accident, that is the one we offer. But we offer on behalf of insurance companies whom we are partnered with.
Okay.
Yes, so we have SLS, that is service level agreement with several insurance companies to sell insurance on their behalf. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I look at my left, there's a very beautiful banner here with the insurance products that you have as bancassurance product is concerned. Could you take us through from home insurance cover? I can see you have marine insurance. Just to explain to the viewers, what is it all about?
Yeah, so home insurance cover, it covers the content of what you have in your house, like for example your furniture, your clothing, that electronics you have. So that's what is covered in home insurance. And then with medical insurance, that is like health insurance. That one, it offers actually, it pays, let's say for example, if someone visits an hospital, it pays on their behalf, whereby usually when you visit an hospital and maybe you are admitted, or sometimes it's outpatient, usually that is the one which takes care of that. And then in terms of marine insurance, usually as you all know, sometimes we do an import. Easily we can use either water, air. So that's marine insurance actually covers that, in the essence that in case during transit, when those goods are coming to our offshores, usually that is the cover which take care of it. Covers in case maybe they got destroyed, in case maybe they burned down, or maybe sometimes even it can maybe there were goods which they usually, because of time, they decompose. That's the cover which take care of that. And then in terms of travel insurance, as you all know, sometimes if you are visiting Europe, it's a requirement that you have a travel insurance. And it's always, the cover covers maybe you lost your luggage, or maybe in the process when you are traveling, you got sick when you are in the other side. That is the cover which takes care of you. Yes. And then in terms of livestock insurance, as you all know, we have a lot of farmers, and the bank has been giving a lot of loans to our farmers. And most of them, they have been using cows as collateral. So we usually make sure that we insure those cows, so that in case of anything, maybe they are stolen, in case even maybe they die, we are able to compensate them and return to the position they were prior to the occurrence of that particular event. And this cover, actually, they are very cheap. And they are divided into many categories. For example, you can cover your pigs, if you have a pig farmer. Also, we can cover your poultry farmer. Also, at the same time, we can cover also dairy farmers, who are doing maybe control environment. At the same time, also we cover those people who are ranches. So these are very good cover for farmers, and I encourage them to take. It's very cheap, and we work with underwriter. That is underwriter or insurance company. We are sure that in case of anything, they are able to compensate us on time. The other one we are talking about is motor. For motor, we have been giving it, and motor is classified into a lot of classes. So we offer for school buses. That is most of people who have school buses, schools. We are able to give you insurance cover for that. At the same time, also for those people who have motor private, that is a vehicle which they are used for their normal use, own personal use, we cover them. And then for those who have commercial vehicles, maybe for example you are involved in hardware, and most of the time you are carrying goods to which belongs to your customers, that is a good cover for you. Also those people who are involved in carrying goods to transit, that is maybe you are transferring goods from Mombasa to Malaba, that's a good cover for you for motor commercial. At the same time, also we cover special categories of vehicles, like for example construction vehicles, for example caterpillars. We have also tractors. That cover we are able to give you. And the good thing is we are partnered with insurance companies. We are sure that they have given us good rates. So if you take insurance through us, we assure you that you will get a very competitive rates, unlike when you go directly to them. The other one also we have is WIBA, that is Work Injury Benefit Act, which actually it was introduced in 2007, which requires that for people, for an organization, they usually need to make sure that they are people, when in case they got injured, they are supposed to be insured. So that is the cover which they are usually supposed to take. And it covers them in case they got injuries when they are working. They will be able to take care of hospital bills. Also, sometimes also, if it is a permanent disability, they can give them 84 months salary in advance. Yes. So also for it covers a scenario whereby maybe a customer or a staff of an organization which have this cover, they took a cover and in the process they got injured, and maybe it's during that time when they are not working, they are able actually to pay the organization which he or she was working with. Yeah. And then also we have fire insurance. So fire is a straightforward one, whereby in case maybe you have a property somewhere and it got fire, that one also is covered. It covers also an element of flood. It also sometimes it can cover element of political violence and terrorism cover. Yeah, so this one is very important, and it's good always. Their rates are usually very cheap. Usually you can imagine they usually covers 0.1% of the value of the house. That is the premium. Yeah, so if the property, let's say for example, it's 10 million, and you cover it, it's just 10,000 you are going to pay. So it's usually very cheap. And then now we have professional indemnity. For professional indemnity, it covers those people who have professions. Like for example, we have architects, we have lawyers, we have doctors, and so that in case of any negligence, they will not have to be followed up, but that one is the one to take care of. So that maybe, for example, you are a doctor and you are doing a surgery, and in the process maybe an element of negligence came in. That one is the cover to take care of that particular negligence. Okay. Yeah, and then also lastly we have last expense. Last expense is like a funeral cover. Nowadays people organize, or now they want to be sent off early. Yeah, so rather than having that WhatsApp group when you are briefed, it's good always to have last expense. And usually it has a lot of categories. It starts from 30,000. If the lower the benefit, the less the premium. So if you take, for example, a benefit of 150,000, the premium will be high. Yeah. And this element, this cover also, it covers a nuclear family. We have also a cover whereby it can cover us even up to our in-laws and also our parents. Yeah, so it's a very good cover, and I encourage people to take it. So those are the covers mainly we have, but we have also other covers, like for example for crop insurance. Yes, there are those covers, those farmers who are involved in, maybe they are doing a large-scale farming and they want to share their crops. We are able also to give them that cover. And the good thing about them is that it covers them all the elements of perils they face. For example, maybe they have a sandstorm, maybe there's a drought, an element of drought, maybe there's an element of flood, it is covered. And from that, we will be able actually to return them to the position they were prior to the occurrence of that particular event. And we encourage people to take that cover. We have we are partnered with insurance companies. We are sure that in case of anything, they will pay us on time. And also, sometimes they go out of their way because they guide us on, they are able to give us professional advice when you are doing farming, so that you avoid disaster before they occur. Yeah.
Okay, wow, what a well elaborated way to ensure that the viewers are able to get every detail when it comes to the bank assurance product that you offer is Caritas Microfinance Bank. And maybe to you, Mr. Josephat, when you look at maybe the market trends in Kenya, how is this market trends influencing bank assurance in Kenya, and how is Caritas, bank maybe looking forward to ensure that they adapt to these market trends?
Okay. Yeah. So currently, actually, the insurance rate uptake in the country is low. As we speak, it's around 3.2%. You can just imagine. It's actually 3.2%. And with the concept of bancassurance, when it was introduced, actually, initially it was actually around 2%. So it was actually increased courtesy of bancassurance entities. And as you know, we are dealing with evolving population. So what we are doing currently, so as to catch up with what is happening, is that we have also make sure that we are not left behind. So we have been always making sure that we tailor-make our products to fit our customers. For example, last expense cover we are talking about, this one actually you can just onboard easily. Yes, and also in terms of premium, we are making sure that it's actually minimum. It's a minimal, so that we can be able to insure many as possible. The other thing also we are doing is that we realize that a lot of people are not aware about bancassurance product or insurance product. So what we have been doing is we have been doing a lot of trainings so that people can get to know the importance of having insurance. Because currently in the country, actually, the must cover you have, the must insurance for people to take is just motor. It's just motor insurance. Yes, because before you drive a vehicle in any road in the country, you need to have at least a third-party cover. Yes. So we have been trying as much as possible to make sure to train people to know the importance of insurance. And also the other thing we are doing as bancassurance entities is that where the regulator nowadays, the regulator has been doing some good work, making sure that they remove those people in our ecosystem who have been actually misleading people. Because initially, as you know, we had a lot of brokers in the insurance ecosystem. So the regulator has been tough on that. That's the reason why it's a requirement that before even you become an agency, an agent of an insurance company, it's a requirement that you have to have a COP through College of Insurance. So that one actually has somehow improved, especially insurance uptake in the country. On our end as bancassurance intermediary entity, that is Caritas, what we have done is we have been going to those forums, especially self-help groups, making sure that we train people about the importance of insurance. And also, the other thing we have been doing is we have been tailor-making some products. For example, we negotiated good rates for our customers so that they are able to take insurance through us. The other thing also we are doing is, because we are in that ecosystem of microfinance, we have been also trying as much as possible to push people to buy micro insurance. Yeah, micro insurance actually is not like the target market is somehow those people who are those people who are asolas. I can say they are somehow asolas, whereby they are people, those people who are they are not well off and they are able to take it. So we have been making sure that we insure their businesses, like for example, mamambogas, those people who have kiosk. We have actually tailor-made products for them, known as micro insurance. And we have been working with several insurance on that. And also we have been doing on our end is we have also introduced an element of AI. As you know, we don't want to be left behind. AI is the big thing, the next big thing as we speak.
Yeah. So to ask you about the technology part, but it's a good thing that you all started mentioning about it here.
Yeah. So we have also we have not been left behind. Yeah. So we are working on with AI, so that we make sure that any product we roll, it has that element. Also, we are some of our products you can enroll using USSD. Yes, so you can just dial your phone. It does not matter if you have a smartphone or So those are what we are doing to make sure that we are in a position to capture our customers or make our customers take insurance through us. Yeah.
Wow, and it's a good thing that as Caritas, our Bancassurance, you're able to embrace technology integration. And it's like you are reading my mind, because I was about to pose a question to you on the technology integration. As we move forward, you've been able to mention some of the companies that offer these insurances. Could you tell us which collaboration you have from these companies, just to mention a few, and maybe to be specific on what type of insurances that you offer?
Okay. Yeah. So we are partnered with several insurance companies. One of them being Purchase. Purchase actually they have been giving us, we have been recommending that insurance to most of our customers by virtue of that's like our sister company. And most of our customers, we usually prefer them to take insurance through Purchase. So they have been giving us a very good package for school buses, also for motor private, and then also they have been giving us for fire insurance. So most of the customers, we have insured their property. We have insured through Purchase. And then we have CIC. CIC has been our main partner in agricultural products, like for example dairy. For most of our dairy customers, we have insured through CIC. They are known in the market. They are doing good work in that field. And then we are also working with Pioneer Insurance. Pioneer Insurance, they are giving us PSV covers for Uber. Yes, currently, initially we used to give to Direct Line, but we are still continuing giving them some business, but majority of our customers nowadays prefer Pioneer Insurance. Also, we work with Kenya Orient. Kenya Orient have been giving us insurance also for PSV. Yes. So at the same time also we work with Madison. most of our customers who take loan with us, that is the customers whom we are giving them loans, we have insured through Madison. Madison, they give us credit life. That is a cover which actually take care of in case maybe a customer took a loan with us and in the process maybe they pass on. That cover takes over rather than following up with the family members. That is the cover which take over. The other thing also Madison does is that we have given them also a lot of motor insurance. Yes. At the same time also we work with Britam. Britam, they have been giving us covers for micro. They are known in that field also. They are good, and we have been insuring all micro insurance with them. We make sure that all those customers who have taken a loan with us and they have used their business as a collateral, they are insured with Britam. At the same time also we work with Canon. Canon, they have been giving us, we have been giving them motor private covers, and so far we have not had any issue. In case of a claim, they have been giving us. So to cut it short is that the insurance companies we work with, there are several, but the major ones we work with is the one I've mentioned. But always we are ready. The customer is the one to decide. But in our panel, we have some insurance companies who don't give, we have no SLS, but in case a customer comes and they want a cover with those insurance companies, we usually make sure that we sign SLS with them so that from the word go, we will be in a position to assist them in case a claim arises. So that's how we usually handle. But we work with the insurance companies I mentioned. They are able to pay claim on time in case it arises. At the same time also their service level, the way their customer service is at par, so as to make sure that when a customer has a claim, we will be able to follow up and they are able to compensate on time. Yeah.
Wow, it's a very insightful conversation we are having with you, Mr. Josephat. And thank you for laying out those beautiful information to the viewers and as well to me, because I'm learning. It's a learning process. And when we take a look at maybe the people who are watching at home or wherever they are, I'm sure they're asking themselves, you've been able to mention all these medical insurance, we have travel insurance and so many others. What is the process for one to, come here at Caritas Microfinance Bank? Because I understand as well you have an app. Can maybe someone access all these products through the app as well? Maybe take us through.
Yeah. Okay. So currently, actually, Bancassurance products, they are not actually in the, you cannot find them in the app, but we are in the process of actually putting them in the app. So for any customer who wants insurance through us, what usually happens is we can visit any of our branches. If you are in Nakuru, you can visit in our Nakuru branch, Oma Bay, Eldoret, Nyeri, Thika, Kawangware, also our head office hapa, Cardinal OTUNGA. So you can always visit those branches and you will be able to be given Bancassurance products. Also, at the same time, also you can always find us at social media, that is Facebook, Twitter, or even LinkedIn. That's where we are using actually the same account as Caritas Microfinance Bank. Also, we have a mobile number which they can always call us and we'll be able to give them an insurance solution. Also, we have a WhatsApp number. Yes, so maybe I'll share the WhatsApp number and then from there we'll be in a position to share with them. But that's where you can find us. Yes.
Okay, and just to read out the number, that is 072986386331. Yeah, I'll be able to reread that number to you. You can be able to reach out to Caritas Microfinance Bank for all those information. And when we talk about Bancassurance products, maybe the viewers are asking, why take insurance cover through Bancassurance?
Yeah. So the main reason why I will encourage people to take insurance through Caritas Bancassurance intermediary is because of several reasons. Yeah. First of all, as you have heard, we are fully owned by Caritas Microfinance Bank. So we are taking actually The service we will offer are just the same like the one from which Caritas Microfinance Bank has been offering, they have been doing well. So we assure you that we'll give you excellent customer service if you take insurance through us. In terms of also the other thing I want to assure you that we are partnered with insurance companies. We assure that in case of anything, that is in case you have a claim, they will be there for you. They will be able to compensate you on time, and from that you will be a happy client if you take insurance through us. The other thing also which I want to assure you is that we have tailor-made some insurance products specifically for specific clients. For example, so we have actually all our clients, all categories of clients actually have a product with us, can have a product with us, because we tailor-made some insurance products specifically for them. The other thing also which you will enjoy if you take insurance through us is that you will be served by people who have the correct skills or the correct qualification for insurance handling. For example, in our department, all of us actually, we have all those qualifications which we were able to meet before the insurance actually license were issued to us. So we assure you that if you take through us, you will be also served with staff who have necessary qualification to offer that particular service. The other thing also is that we are licensed by the regulator, that is IRA, and so it means that in case you have any claim, you can always, and we fail to give you the necessary service, you can always report us to our regulator, that is IRA. So we assure you that we are IRA compliant, because if you are not compliant with the IRA, you will not be issued a license. And currently, as we speak, actually, we are in process of renewing our license. And so far, we have not had any problem with our customers. The other thing also is that for those customers who are not in a position maybe to raise premium at that particular time when they want a cover, we can always organize with Caritas Microfinance Bank for them to be given a loan, which is known as insurance premium financing. And we can always negotiate good rates for them, because they are giving us business. We can always negotiate good rates. For example, for IPF, our IPF currently in the market, actually they are very competitive. Okay. And we encourage our customers to take advantage of that, so that they are able to solve the issues. Like, for example, if you have a school, and usually they pay maybe school fees once in a term, we can always agree. We give you an IPF, that is insurance premium financing loan, for those particular cars you have insured through us. And then you will be paying on when the school fees is paid. So we are always flexible, and we are ready to work with you. The other thing also which I want to assure them is, in case of a claim, we are the one to follow on their behalf. What they just need to do is to provide the necessary documentation to us, and then we'll follow up. We will follow on their behalf. And the good thing is, the insurance companies we are working with, we have clear SLAs, that is our service level agreement. So timelines for each, let's say for example, you have motor claim. It has a clear timeline. Let's say for example, usually 14 days. It's supposed we have closed that chapter. So I assure them that the insurance companies, we work with them, they are at par, and they are able to compensate them on time. Yes, so I welcome them, so that tuimarishe jamii pamoja.
Quickly. And just to read some of the few reactions from our viewers, we have Fifi Emush, who's saying, I'm following the conversation well. We have Sir Henry Ayora from Bugita, Asubuhi Njema. Thank you very much, Sir Henry. And we have Kipkoech JM Bro, Nakuona Live. And we have Lucy K watching, Donald Kipkurui. Thank you very much to all of you who are tuning in to this conversation. And as we maybe go on to wind up with our topic today, could you tell us what is the future of bancassurance products here at Caritas Microfinance Bank? What are you looking forward to? there any upcoming activities or events to ensure you go out? Because you mentioned about ensuring that people get to know about insurances, and maybe what are some of the bank assurance products you have here at Caritas. Maybe you can tell us more about those upcoming activities.
Yeah. So at Caritas Bancassurance, we are working hard to make sure that we push all our products, first of all, to digital world, so that all of our products can be accessed through digitally. The other thing also we are working on is currently, as we speak, most of us Caritas Bancassurance intermediary staff are just based at head office. So we are going to make sure that we have a representative in each of Caritas Microfinance branch, so as to make sure that we are able to serve our customers from all those branches. The other thing also we are working on is the element of AI. We are going to make sure that we are also participating in that field to make sure that our presence is felt there. The other thing also we are working on is currently we are working with patches to come up with a medical cover which is actually tailor-made specifically for elderly, because we have realized that majority of the insurance companies currently, yes, they insure elderly people, but the problem is their premium tend to be very high. So we are actually coming up, we are working with Patches, who is our partner, to come up with a medical cover which is actually tailor-made for elderly, and it will be somehow cheaper compared to what is currently available in the market. Yeah, and also the other thing we are working on is we have also a partner. We are working with a partner known as DD Finance to come up. We will be rolling out last expense cover, and it will have an element of hospital cover, cash cover, whereby if you have a last expense with us, and maybe you are admitted in the hospital, during that time you will be able to be given something. Let's say, for example, each day you are at hospital, you are given cash cover. You are given something small. Let's say, for example, you are admitted for 15 days. In those 15 days, you will be given 15,000. Each day, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So we are actually coming up with some insurance products which are very exciting, and at the same time they are very cheap, because they actually our niche as Caritas Group or Caritas Microfinance and Caritas Bancassurance actually for those people who are found at low cadre in society. Those people who are actually currently the insurance products available are not favoring them. So we are actually coming up with those products to make sure that all those products they are able also to enjoy the insurance products, because currently our market the insurance market tend to actually value high-end people in society. But we feel that majority, if we are able actually to crack that, people to give the covers to those people who are at low cadre in society, we will be able actually to push the insurance uptake from currently 3% even up to 30%. Because we have been, that's what's happening in South Africa. Whereby majority of those people, their products tend to favor those people who are at low cadre in society, and they were able actually to push their uptake from currently, I think now they are around 60%, and I think from our end we need to do more training. So we will be seeing us most of the time doing training, so as to make sure that people know more about our bancassurance product. The other thing also we are going to be doing is we are going to make sure that we educate people to know the importance of having insurance. And then also lastly, you ask about us having in our Caritas app. I assure you that we are in process of actually developing ours. It will our product will be found either in Caritas app, or we'll have our own product. That one it's ongoing, and we assure our customers that we will be there for them. We'll make sure that we are able to give them unique products, and we'll be able also to carry out, in case they have a claim, to follow up their claims on time, and from there they will be our happy clients. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Josephat. And as we wind up, just to emphasize on maybe the corporate, the companies, maybe they have not maybe taken insurances for their workers, for example, like Weber. What advice would you love to give them as we wind up, and your parting shots?
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, for those people who are yet to take insurance, we urge them to take through us. Take them through Caritas Bancassurance intermediary, and we assure you that we'll give you value of your money. We'll make sure that we give you excellent customer service. We'll give you also, we'll negotiate good insurance rates for you. At the same time also, we'll make sure that in case of a claim, we'll be in a position to give you good service. We'll follow up claim on your behalf. At the same time also, we request that we'll be there for you. In case you need any training concerning bancassurance products, we will be there for you. Especially maybe you are forming, your organization is small, we will be there for you as you grow, and we will give you good customer service. As for me, my parting shot is that I welcome you all to take insurance through Caritas Bancassurance intermediary, and I assure you that we will always be there for you in case of anything. And tutaimarisha jamii pamoja. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Josephat Cheriot, for sharing your expertise on bancassurance product and the vital role in financial planning. And to all the viewers who are tuning into this conversation, thank you very much for sharing your feedback as well. And just to repeat, the Caritas number is 0729 986-331, and you can well be able to see them down on your screen or even on the description part, so that you can be able to reach out to them and access all these beautiful services they are offering. And special thanks to Capuchin TV crew that were behind the scenes, starting with Charles Marberton, Alan Andiva, Justus Okari, Willie Mutua, we have Marcelina Dali, and not forgetting, just to confirm, Eric Otieno. Yes, thank you very much, our sound technician. Thank you very much, Eric Otieno and Peter Mwangi on the other side of the studio. It has been a very engaging and delightful conversation here with Josephat from Caritas Microfinance Bank, who is in charge, the principal officer at Caritas Bancassurance intermediary. Thank you very much for sharing that beautiful conversation to the viewers. My name is Maureen Kimani, wishing you a very blessed day, being the last day of September. May God bless you. See you next time.
Looking for a brighter, more beautiful smile? St. Francis Community Hospital, Kasarani has you covered. From Monday, the 30th of September to Friday, the 4th of October 2024, we are hosting a free medical camp. Get life-changing cleft lip and palate surgery because everyone deserves a beautiful smile. Plus, we are offering subsidized plastic surgery services including reduction mammoplasty, gynecomastia excision, keloid excision, burn wound care, advanced wound care, contracture release, syndactyly release, skin grafting, PRP injections, breast surgeries, reconstruction surgeries, weight management procedures, and much more. Hurry and book your appointment before the 23rd of September 2024. For more details and inquiries, call 0793 468 184 or 0112 466 501. The free medical camp is brought to you by St. Francis Community Hospital in partnership with the Kenya Society of Plastic, Reconstructive and Aesthetic Surgeons, the University of Nairobi, and Smile Train. St. Francis Community Hospital, because everybody deserves a beautiful smile. Stay tuned to Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.
Mwezi wa mama Maria, mbinguni tutafakari matendo ya Rozari.
Mimi ni Askofu Joseph Mwongela, askofu wa jimbo la Kitui na mwenyekiti wa kitengo cha Baraza la Maaskofu cha Pastoral and Lay Apostolate. Na waalika nyote kwa siku yetu ya maombi ya kitaifa, National Prayer Day, kule Subukia, tarehe 5 mwezi wa 10 mwaka huu, ambapo pia tunasherehekea miaka 50 ya jumuiya ndogondogo katika huku Afrika ya Mashariki, ile tunaita AMESEA region. Tutakuwa tumejumuika ili tuweze kusherehekea kwa pamoja. Na waalika nyote tuweze kuja na kuomba kwa pamoja, tukiangalia nyuma vile tumeendelea kama kanisa na jumuiya ndogondogo. Tuweze kuomba kwa sababu ya nchi yetu, kwa ulimwengu mzima, ili tuweze kuendelea kwa amani. Kiini cha mwaka huu ni kutembea pamoja kwa uadilifu kama familia ya wana wa Mungu. Tuweze kutembea kwa pamoja, tuweze kushirikiana na kuombeana na kujadiliana, tukitembea kwa uadilifu kama wana wa Mungu. Tuombee amani, tuombee nchi yetu, watu wote tuje kwa pamoja, tuombe kwa pamoja na tuzidi kuiombea nchi yetu ili tuwe na amani, tuwe na utulifu, tuwe na haki kama vile Mungu ambavyo ametuita. Na wakaribisha nyote tujiweke mikononi mwake Mama Maria, ambaye hakuna yeyote alimuomba na akaachwa bila kujibiwa. Tunawakaribisha sisi wote tuweze kuja kwa pamoja, na pia tukiwa chini ya ulinzi wake Mama Maria, ambaye alikuwepo katika ndoa ya Kena na akaona kile kilichopungua, ili aangalie katika familia zetu, katika nchi zetu na popote pale tulipo, na kile kilicho na upungufu atuombee kwa mwanawe Yesu Kristu, ili tuweze kuishi maisha ambayo ni yale Mungu alituumbia, kwa kuishi kwa umoja, tukitembea pamoja kama wana wa Mungu ambao ametuumba ili tuishi hapa duniani, tumpende, tumtumikie, tupendane na mwishowe tuweze kuishi naye milele. Na kwa hayo yote katika hii siku yetu ya maombi, sasa ni zamu ya Metropolitan ya Mombasa, ambapo ni jimbo kuu la Mombasa, Malindi na Garissa ambao wanatuongoza, lakini sisi wote tumekaribishwa ili tuweze kujumuika kwa pamoja, tusherekee hii siku kubwa katika maisha yetu. Mungu awabariki.
Ni mwezi wa mama yetu Bikira Maria, ni mwezi ulio na neema ya pekee, ni mwezi wa mama Maria. Karibuni tutafakari matendo ya Rozari.